Good morning. Thank you so much for the privilege of the podium. And like I've said, I'm speaking on behalf of the Quality Outcomes and Safety Committee. I don't have any relevant disclosures. I will disclose that I love surgery. And despite that, I have nearly burned out. And sadly, I am not alone. So what is burnout? Burnout is an occupational syndrome from chronic and mounting stress and anxiety that profoundly affects the way that we take care of our patients and our own quality of life. And why does it matter? Because surgeons are at particular risk, and surgeons that are burned out are 2 times more likely to have a major safety issue, 3 times more likely to have patient satisfaction issues, and 4 times more likely to leave surgery. That's a public health threat. And we haven't quantified this since 2009, where a survey at that point said that 40% of surgeons were burned out. So the goal of this work was to estimate the current incidence of burnout and quality of life in SAGES surgeons, hoping from a good baseline, then we can really address the problem because we know what we're dealing with. Our specific aims were to measure quality of life and burnout among SAGES members, the relationship between our personal and practice characteristics with burnout, and comparing outcomes to the study that was published in 2009, with the hypothesis that despite increased awareness, burnout still remains prevalent. To this end, we opened an electronic survey and solicited SAGES members to participate. The survey had 3 validated scales for screening burnout, depression, and quality of life, as well as 4 questions on career satisfaction. The survey period was open for 6 weeks total, and responses were scored using validated published normative scales or descriptive statistics. In brief, there was a total of 604 responses, which was a 14% response rate. Our respondents were mainly US-based attending surgeons, with the setting split between private teaching, academic teaching, and private non-teaching settings, and we were evenly split by gender. We asked very few demographic questions to try to maintain the anonymity and encourage participation. As far as the responses, 69% of surgeons met criteria for burnout, with high rates of emotional exhaustion and depersonalization, and low feelings of professional accomplishment. 81 reported that they were at the end of their rope. 74% said they felt emotionally drained from work at the end of each day. And with this, they maintained that they enjoyed taking care of their patients and interacting with people, and felt that they could empathize, create appropriate care environments, and continue to deal effectively with their patients' problems. Looking at quality of life in the SF-36, there were high levels of physical pain and limitations in role and function, as well as high emotional and social limitations and low vitality reported. And as far as depression, more than 50% of responding surgeons screened positive for depression. And most importantly, when asked if they would become a surgeon again, more than 50% said no. They wouldn't recommend their children become a surgeon, and less than 1/3 said they had enough time for their personal and family lives. So this is where we are. I think that this is really a call for action, seeing this rate, and this is just in those that responded. We are burned out, we have low quality of life, high levels of pain, high social limitations. We feel depressed, and less than half of us would become surgeons again. Despite this, we maintain a strong commitment to our patient care. So then this goes to the leadership of, is it time to address the problem, and what are we going to do? So, thank you.